right. Thanks a lot, Gay. It's great to see so many familiar faces and dear friends of the university, and it's a real pleasure to be here tonight. On behalf of the university, I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to thank the Texas Exes for putting together this wonderful evening, and what an opportunity to honor some truly exceptional Longhorns. One of the greatest strengths of our university is our network of more than 500,000 living alumni throughout the world. And tonight we celebrate that network and we honor a handful of specific Longhorns for their profound impact on our university and on the world. First, I want to pay tribute to another special group, many of whom are in the room tonight, our past winners of the Distinguished Alumnus Award and the Distinguished Service Award. We know that what starts here at UT changes the world, and this could be the largest group of world changers assembled in any room at this moment. Please join me in saying thank you. These men and women have elevated our university's reputation and proven that what we do can make an impact at scale. So please, I screwed this all up. Will our past winners of the Distinguished Alumnus Award and Distinguished Service Award please stand and take a second round of applause? Tonight, a new class of DAA winners joins this esteemed group, and like those who preceded them, they have earned this extraordinary honor with their personal achievements and their service to society. Autry Stevens was born a character and an inspiration, and while I wish he was still with us, I'm so glad we're honoring him tonight. He grew up on a farm in De Leon, Texas, came to UT to get a degree in petroleum engineering, and went on to build Endeavor Energy Resources, one of the most prodigious companies in the Permian Basin. Endeavor could produce 400,000 barrels of oil a day, which is about 2% of the daily oil consumption of our entire country. In my last few meetings with Autry, we talked about ways to tell his story to our students, and we will keep telling it. Cheryl Bozeman is one of the most consequential agents of change in the history of our student body. Imagine the courage it took for her and two other students, Leroy Sanders and Maudie Yates, to go to court to challenge the constitutionality of segregated dorms. For most of us, that would have been a crowning achievement, but it was actually only the beginning of a lifetime of service for Cheryl as a teacher, journalist, and ordained minister. Throughout her many roles, she's remained an agent of positive change. Kathy McGarr. Now, I like to think I have varied talent and interests. I have a double major in both economics and business. But when you look at Kevin McGarr, you see someone who's made his impact on the world several times over. He has a successful investments firm. He's a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. He's been nominated for an Emmy Award, and he's been appointed by two separate presidents to the Kennedy Center, where he helped create the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. And that does not even include his many contributions to our university, from the Annette Strauss Institute to the McGarr Symposium on Sports and Society. Speaking of humor, if we really wanted to laugh, I should now turn the stage over to one of our honorees, Todd Macklin. Now, Todd may not have been our most stellar student. As Todd has said, you cannot spell Macklin without a C. But apparently, C's do not stop you from having an exemplary career in banking and investments like Todd had. In fact, I first met Todd when he came and spoke at our real estate center in the early days of the financial crisis, and he opened the eyes of so many of our members to what was about to come. Like our other honorees, he has also served the university generously, including his time as president of the Texas Exes and his ongoing service on the UT Development Board. David Lake has designed some of the most meaningful public spaces in the state of Texas, all with an eye on sustainability. So much of what we do here at the university is to try to get brilliant people together to share ideas. And the physical environment that they are in is very important to that. And I think about that when I see the Austin Central Library, which is one of David's projects. As another example, when I was a student at Trinity in San Antonio, the Pearl Brewery was a blighted area. Today, it's one of the truly treasured spaces in that city, which is a tribute to David and all who are involved in its redevelopment. And finally, and I went a little bit out of order, and that was just because I was worried I might get choked up, when talking about Laura Starks. Laura's resume and her contributions to UT and to the field of finance are enough to earn her this honor and any other honor. But to me, she's the person who brought me back to UT, who admitted me to the PhD program, as well as my PhD advisor, and someone I've relied upon throughout my entire career. I could say more about all of our honorees, but I'm already over my allotted time, probably that second round of applause. And I don't want to set a poor example for the rest of our speakers. I think Gay slipped that in there. I do want to congratulate our award winners once again and thank them for all they've done for our university. And thank all of you for being here to give them the recognition they so deeply deserve. Have a good evening and hook 'em.